Well, Does anyone else? Yeah. And let's go. It's Blitz. Let's just move it quickly.
We can see the players.
And no Archangel.
No, but
no
instead
Bishop
knight
C5.
to e7, knight g6. This is very trendy.
It really is. And again, the vagaries of fashion are just so hard to keep it. I mean, it looks so counterintuitive for me that you put a knight on g6, you spend 2 tempi, you give up the center and you give up the 2 bishops, and the computer just says, oh, this is fine. And then look at the players go. My goodness.
My goodness, this is like a memory test. And
right.
Now the queen drops back to e7. What stage will they be surprised?
I'll show you my preparation if you show me yours. Wow, look at them go. And finally a pause. So why does queen e7 deserve a pause?
Because queen h4 was the only game, and that had been played before.
That's the old theory, queen h4. Okay, h4, knight takes h4. So white is hoping that with this pawn sacrifice, h4, that the knights will be discombobulated, and you get in ideas of f4, but wait a minute. What's better than b1 pawn up? 2 pawns.
Would you touch that pawn?
I don't know. I'm a pawn grubber, but I'd hesitate. Let's put it that way. Maybe I take it the other way. Knight takes.
No, he decides not to go for that pawn.
Discretion is the better part of valor in this one. So the 2 bishops, MVL is banking on the 2 bishops as giving him sufficient compensation. And no targets in black's camp here. I don't think I like this, Jovi. I'll take the knights. I'm kind of happy.
Knight takes e7, bishop a3, keeping the black king in the center. Rook e8, rook e1
on the agenda,
is
absolutely.
Definitely in the pipe. Nice.
Yeah. So, well, okay. So in this case, I have to move the knight in order to make room for the king. Okay. So knight comes to f5. Well, there is a runaway pawn. That's a passer.
Well,
c4.
c4, c5, c6. Open up blinds.
Exactly. The bishops love open. That.
I do feel you do need to chase away this knight on d7.
It's not that it's doing that. Oh, by the way.
Oh, what, b6?
I would have been very reluctant to. for equality, actually. 95, good move. Good move. That should equalize the game.
Yeah. It comes in time as well, because when you look at the clock time, Fabi, 40 seconds, yes, sir. Whereas Maxime has just under 2 minutes on the clock, so plenty of time.
It wasn't easy to navigate these waters by Fabi. He did find some very good defensive reactions, including, as you said, that brave move, G6, takes F5.
And there we see Maxime settling in for a think.
He's frustrated because he played some very intriguing opening prep, got a more or less a promising position, and Fabi's just defended it very well.
And he has to be careful as well, because if he overpresses, Black's king is very active. It could find itself posting up to c5, and then suddenly the pawn on c4.
Well, I'm thinking knight takes and knight to d6. Just in case, we'll see just a few more moves because they're going down on time, but I've also been told that Nepo has a very intriguing game going on.
Yep, I can see that there's chaos all around. Ali Reza Firouzja down to his last seconds. There's so much entertainment to be had. King to d6, rook f4, targeting f5, a decision time, and in comes the king.
You mentioned that the king could go over and blast away on the queen side, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Now, is it time to play d6 check? Should I bail? Try to make a draw, or?
You can take the pawn, f6, okay, and there we see the players trading into rook and pawn endgame. 13 seconds.
Yeah. He's keeping his chances for a passer alive. a5, b5. Let's go. Rook d8.
He takes the pawn.
Oh, because he's got rook check. That was clever by Fabi there.
And, well, Maxime advancing the f-pawn.
Yeah,
but
I think it's a draw.
A very simple draw.
Shall we go to the game of Levon? Wesley. Sorry.
Nepomniachtchi.
Nepo. Yes, at the very top.
Yeah.
We're jumping. Whoa.